High above the world we know, nestled among the floofiest clouds, lies a magical place called the Cloud Garden. This isn't just any garden. It's a floating paradise where every cloud grows special flowers that paint the weather on Earth. There are blooms for gentle rain, flowers for warm sunshine, and even blossoms that drift down as peaceful snow. And who takes care of this wondrous place? Meet Lyra, a tiny sky fairy with shimmering turquoise wings and hair that glows like the morning sun. Her job is to tend to these weather blooms, making sure the world below gets just the right amount of everything. But Lyra isn't just a gardener. She has a heart full of curiosity and a spirit as daring as a summer storm. One perfect morning, as Lyra was humming a tune to the sunshine flowers, she noticed something was terribly wrong. The sun petal, the magnificent golden bloom that brought daylight to the world, had stopped glowing. A dim, chilly twilight crept over the cloud garden, and the winds turned cold and mournful. Down on Earth, the world was plunged into an endless dusk. Without the sun petal's light, there would be no more sunrises, no more warm afternoons, no more bright new days. Lyra knew she couldn't let that happen. With a determined look, she grabbed her glowing watering can and called for her best friend, Nimbus. Nimbus wasn't a fairy, but a mischievous little puffball cloud who could shapeshift into anything he could imagine. He could be a fluffy sheep one moment and a speedy cloud boat the next. Together, the two friends soared beyond the familiar comfort of the cloud garden, ready for an adventure. Their journey was anything but easy. They navigated through roaring thunderclouds that boomed with anger and dodged bolts of lightning that zipped past them like fiery arrows. They flew through shimmering rainbow storms where the air tasted like every flavor of candy. Finally, after a long and tiring flight, they reached the shadow horizon, a dark and forgotten corner of the sky where lost weather and forgotten whispers drifted aimlessly. It was there, in the deepest part of the twilight, that Lyra found him. His name was Umbra, a lonely night spirit cloaked in shadows, and he was holding the glowing sun petal, now dimmed in his grasp. But when he spoke, his voice wasn't mean or scary. It was soft and filled with sadness. He explained that he had taken the sun petal because he was tired of the beautiful stars being ignored, hidden away by the bright glare of the sun. The night deserves to shine forever, too, he whispered. Instead of getting angry, Lyra listened. She heard the loneliness in his voice and understood his wish for the night to be seen and appreciated. And then she smiled. She didn't offer a fight, but a friendship. She proposed a deal. They could share the sky. Day and night didn't have to be enemies. They could both have their own time to glow, to be beautiful, to be celebrated. Umbra was touched by her kindness and her simple, brilliant idea. A deal to share the sky was something he had never considered. He gently released the sun petal, its light slowly returning. Together, Lyra and Umbra flew back to the cloud garden and planted the flower right in its heart. Instantly, light flooded back into the world. But it was different this time. It wasn't overpowering. It was a perfect, beautiful light, balanced with the soft, silvery glow of moonlight that now lingered in the air. The earth below warmed up, and the clouds shimmered in a breathtaking mix of gold and silver. From that day forward, Lyra was no longer just a caretaker of flowers. She became known as the keeper of the sky balance, the little fairy who taught everyone that light and darkness don't have to fight. They can dance together. And now, whenever you see the sky painted in swirls of pink, orange, and blue at dawn or dusk, you can smile, because people say that's just Lyra and Umbra, painting the horizon together in perfect harmony. Thank you so much for joining us on this magical journey. If you loved Lyra's story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss her next adventure.